Some enemies never knock on the door. They make no sound, they cause no pain, at least not right away. But silently, they grow, they destroy, and one day you collapse without knowing why. In the United States, home to some of the most advanced medical technology on Earth, millions are living with silent diseases without even realizing it, especially between the ages of 45 and 54, when the body begins to shift, but the confidence of youth still whispers, "You're fine." You still feel healthy, still working, still active, still strong? Be careful. One of these 7 silent diseases may already be inside you, quietly spreading, quietly damaging, until it's too late. This isn't just a list of medical terms. This is a wake-up call for anyone entering middle age, that phase of life where even a moment of carelessness can cost you everything. High blood pressure, also known as hypertension, is one of the most common health conditions today, particularly among those in middle age. It is often referred to as a silent disease because it typically does not present any obvious symptoms until the condition becomes severe. Over 47% of adults in the United States suffer from high blood pressure, yet a large percentage of them are unaware that they are living with this condition. Hypertension occurs when the pressure of the blood against the walls of your arteries is consistently too high. This condition not only affects the heart, but can also lead to many serious health problems, such as stroke, heart failure, kidney failure, and blindness. Hypertension is dangerous because it gradually damages blood vessels throughout the body without showing any clear signs. These damages can result in severe complications that may go unnoticed until it's too late. Why is high blood pressure dangerous? When blood pressure is high, your heart has to work harder to pump blood through the arteries. This causes the heart to become fatigued, and over time, it can lead to heart failure. Additionally, high blood pressure can damage the arteries, leading to atherosclerosis, which increases the risk of stroke and heart attack. One of the greatest dangers of high blood pressure is the lack of symptoms. Many people may feel perfectly fine, but are unaware that their blood pressure is dangerously high. This makes the condition even more hazardous when left undiagnosed and untreated. If not managed well, high blood pressure can lead to long-term consequences that are difficult to reverse. Risk factors and warning signs. There are several factors that increase the risk of developing high blood pressure. Some factors, such as genetics or age, cannot be controlled, but other lifestyle factors are entirely preventable. Key risk factors include poor diet. Excessive salt, sugar, and saturated fats are the main contributors to high blood pressure. Lack of exercise. A sedentary lifestyle contributes to high blood pressure and increases the risk of other heart diseases. Excess weight. Overweight and especially abdominal fat can increase blood pressure and heart disease risk. Chronic stress. Ongoing stress from work or life can temporarily raise blood pressure, and if prolonged, it can affect the heart and blood vessels. Preventative measures and treatment. Fortunately, high blood pressure can be prevented and treated effectively if detected early. Here are several measures you can take to manage and lower your blood pressure. Regularly monitor your blood pressure. Check your blood pressure at least once a year, especially if you have risk factors or have reached middle age. Eat a healthy diet. Reduce your sodium intake, increase fiber-rich foods, and incorporate more fruits and vegetables. Limit processed foods and fast food. Increase physical activity. Aim for at least 30 minutes of exercise per day, such as walking, jogging, or joining fitness classes. Maintain a healthy weight. Excess weight is one of the major risk factors for high blood pressure. A healthy diet combined with physical activity will help you control your weight effectively. Manage stress. practice relaxation techniques like yoga, meditation, or deep breathing to help reduce stress. Follow your doctor's advice. If your doctor prescribes medication for high blood pressure, take the medication as directed and never stop it on your own. High blood pressure is not an uncontrollable disease. With proactive prevention and treatment, you can live a healthy life and avoid the serious complications associated with hypertension. Don't wait until the condition becomes severe to start paying attention to it. Check your blood pressure today to protect your health and your life. Type 2 diabetes, the silent destroyer. Type 2 diabetes is one of the most common chronic diseases today, especially in developed countries such as the United States. It occurs when the body either cannot produce enough insulin or cannot use insulin effectively, leading to high blood sugar levels. While type 1 diabetes is caused by a complete lack of insulin, type 2 diabetes is related to insulin resistance, which makes the body unable to use insulin properly. One of the most concerning aspects of type 2 diabetes is that it develops silently. Many people with this condition live with it for years without clear symptoms, which makes it difficult to recognize until it's too late. High blood sugar levels gradually damage organs throughout the body, affecting the heart, kidneys, eyes, nerves, and other parts of the body. Why is type 2 diabetes dangerous? Damage to the heart and blood vessels. Prolonged high blood sugar levels can damage blood vessels, leading to serious cardiovascular problems such as heart attacks, strokes, and heart failure. Kidney damage. Uncontrolled blood sugar levels can damage the kidney's filtering systems, leading to chronic kidney disease and eventually kidney failure. Vision problems. Diabetes is one of the leading causes of blindness due to damage to the small blood vessels in the eyes, diabetic retinopathy. Nerve damage. High blood sugar can cause nerve damage, neuropathy, leading to loss of sensation in the hands and feet, increasing the risk of injury or infection. Causes and risk factors. There are several factors that increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, including genetics. Type 2 diabetes has a strong genetic component, so individuals with a family history of the disease are at higher risk. Sedentary lifestyle. A lack of physical activity increases the risk of insulin resistance, preventing the body from using insulin effectively. Overweight and obesity. Belly fat is a major risk factor for type 2 diabetes. When the body accumulates excess fat, it can reduce the body's ability to use insulin properly. Unhealthy diet. Eating too much refined sugar, saturated fat, and low-fiber foods can increase the risk of diabetes. Symptoms and how to recognize it. Type 2 diabetes develops gradually and may not present symptoms in its early stages. However, as the disease progresses, symptoms may include increased thirst, frequent urination, fatigue and weakness, blurred vision, slow healing wounds, recurrent infections. Treatment and prevention. Although type 2 diabetes is a chronic disease, it can be managed if detected early. Below are some important measures to control diabetes. Lose weight. If you're overweight, losing weight will help improve your body's ability to use insulin and lower blood sugar levels. Healthy diet. Eat more vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and foods with a low glycemic index. Limit refined sugar and saturated fats. Follow medication prescriptions. For those who cannot control blood sugar through diet and exercise alone, doctors may prescribe medications such as metformin to help reduce blood sugar levels. Monitor blood sugar levels regularly. Regular monitoring of blood sugar levels allows you to adjust your diet or medication in a timely manner. Preventing type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is a disease that can be controlled if detected and treated early. The key is to maintain a healthy lifestyle and get regular checkups. If you or a loved one shows signs of diabetes, don't hesitate to visit your doctor for testing and timely advice. With simple lifestyle changes, we can live healthily and prevent diabetes. Cardiovascular disease is currently the leading cause of death in the United States and is rapidly increasing globally. It is a group of conditions related to the heart and circulatory system, including heart attacks, strokes, coronary artery disease, and heart failure. What's concerning is that cardiovascular disease not only causes death, but also severely impacts the quality of life for those affected, reducing their ability to work and leading to long-term disability. Studies show that the primary causes of cardiovascular disease are high blood pressure, high cholesterol, obesity, and a sedentary lifestyle. One of the reasons cardiovascular disease is so dangerous is its silent development and lack of clear symptoms for many years. In fact, many people have cardiovascular disease without realizing it, only discovering it when it becomes severe, such as during a heart attack or stroke. Cardiovascular disease directly impacts the circulatory system, as the arteries and heart must work excessively to supply blood and oxygen to the body, causing damage to vital organs such as the brain, kidneys, eyes, and nervous system. Notably, the main risk factors for cardiovascular disease that we can control include high blood pressure and high cholesterol. When blood pressure rises, the heart has to work harder to pump blood throughout the body, putting significant pressure on the arteries and heart, which increases the risk of stroke and heart attack. High cholesterol, especially LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol, can form plaque in the artery walls, restricting blood flow and raising the risk of serious cardiovascular conditions. Additionally, obesity significantly increases the risk of cardiovascular disease. Belly fat in particular can increase blood pressure and insulin resistance, leading to type 2 diabetes, a major risk factor for heart disease. A sedentary lifestyle is another contributing factor to cardiovascular disease. People who are not physically active are at higher risk because lack of exercise reduces blood circulation and increases risk factors like high blood pressure and obesity. To prevent cardiovascular disease, controlling blood pressure and cholesterol are the two most important factors. Regular monitoring of blood pressure and cholesterol is the best way to detect any health issues early. Moreover, maintaining a healthy diet, regular exercise, and a healthy weight will help reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. Foods that should be consumed more include vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and low-fat foods. Limiting processed foods, sugar, and saturated fats is essential to protect heart health. Regular physical activity is not complicated. Just 30 minutes a day of walking or light physical activity will help maintain heart health. Additionally, managing stress is a crucial factor in preventing cardiovascular disease. Chronic stress can increase blood pressure and cause damage to blood vessels, so relaxation and maintaining a calm state of mind are also important in protecting cardiovascular health. Cardiovascular disease is one of the most dangerous diseases, but it is completely preventable and treatable if detected early. If you or a loved one has any risk factors, don't hesitate to get regular checkups to detect and treat the condition early. Don't let cardiovascular disease become a silent killer in your body, because proactive healthcare can help you live a long and healthy life. Remember, prevention is always better than cure, and with simple lifestyle changes, you can protect your heart. Visceral fat, the trap at age 50. As we enter our 50s, our bodies begin to undergo significant changes that many may not immediately notice. And one of the most concerning health issues is the accumulation of visceral fat. This type of fat is stored deep in the abdomen, surrounding vital organs such as the heart, liver, kidneys, and intestines. While you may not notice the changes on the outside, visceral fat can lead to a range of serious health problems if not properly managed. Visceral fat is often called a trap because it doesn't just increase body weight, but directly impacts the organs inside the body. When it accumulates excessively, it can lead to cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, fatty liver disease, and even cancer. Particularly at the age of 50, the body is more prone to storing visceral fat due to changes in hormones and a slowing metabolism. One of the reasons why visceral fat is more dangerous than subcutaneous fat, fat under the skin, is that it doesn't just increase the risk of heart disease, but also interferes with the body's ability to use insulin, leading to insulin resistance. This condition can result in high blood sugar, which is the leading cause of type 2 diabetes. Visceral fat can also raise blood pressure and damage blood vessels, contributing to the development of coronary artery disease, which reduces the oxygen and nutrient supply to the heart and other organs. Additionally, the accumulation of fat in the belly area can lead to the formation of cholesterol plaques in the arteries, resulting in arterial blockage and increasing the risk of stroke and heart attack. Visceral fat also produces hormones that cause inflammation, increasing the risk of various diseases, such as cancer and metabolic disorders. As you reach your 50s, hormonal changes are a key factor contributing to the accumulation of visceral fat. For women, the decline in estrogen after menopause accelerates fat storage around the belly and internal organs. For men, the decrease in testosterone also contributes to increased belly fat. Besides hormonal factors, a sedentary lifestyle and unhealthy eating habits are significant contributors to the accumulation of visceral fat. Eating too many processed foods, fast food, and lacking exercise makes it harder for the body to efficiently process fat, leading to an increased buildup of visceral fat. However, visceral fat can be controlled with simple lifestyle changes. Regular exercise, at least 30 minutes a day, is one of the most effective ways to burn belly fat and improve cardiovascular health. Additionally, a healthy diet plays a critical role in reducing visceral fat. You should cut down on sugar and refined carbohydrates and instead focus on increasing vegetables, fruits, and fiber-rich foods. Limiting processed foods, fast food, and foods high in saturated fats is essential to protect heart health. Furthermore, managing stress is a crucial factor in reducing visceral fat. Stress can raise cortisol levels, a hormone that promotes belly fat storage. Practicing meditation, yoga, or breathing exercises can help reduce stress and lower visceral fat accumulation. Finally, getting enough sleep also plays a large role in reducing visceral fat. Sleep deprivation can disrupt hormones related to hunger and metabolism, contributing to belly fat accumulation. Getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night helps regulate hormones and supports weight loss. Visceral fat is one of the most dangerous health risks as you reach 50, but it can be controlled. By exercising regularly, eating healthily, and managing stress, you can reduce visceral fat and lower the risk of developing serious health conditions. Start making changes today to protect your health and live a better life in the years to come. When facing the changes in our body as we reach our 50s, we not only have to deal with physical changes, but also understand that mental health plays a crucial role in managing visceral fat. Negative emotions, stress, and anxiety can increase cortisol levels, a hormone that can promote the accumulation of fat, particularly around the belly. This means that your emotional and mental health cannot be separated from your physical well-being. One of the key points I want to emphasize is the connection between the body and mind. When you feel stressed, tired, or lose the motivation to take care of yourself, that is when your body begins to suffer, increasing the risk of visceral fat. On the other hand, when you take care of your mental well-being by practicing meditation, yoga, or simply dedicating time to activities that help you relax, not only do you improve your spirit, but you also help your body reduce fat accumulation. Remember, the process of change is not always easy, but every small step and taking care of your mental health will have a profound effect on your physical health. Maintaining confidence, a positive mindset, and the determination to change will be a powerful motivator to help you not only reduce visceral fat, but also build a healthier lifestyle. Never forget that you deserve to live healthily, and taking care of both your mind and body will bring about holistic change, enabling you to maintain long-term health. Visceral fat, though dangerous, can be controlled, and every change begins with your thoughts and actions. Allow yourself to change, nurture a strong mind and a healthy body so you can enjoy the coming decades of your life fully.